In today's news, now that the litigation against XRP is finally coming to a close, there is a lot of conjecture going around about a $1 XRP and institutions filing for XRP ETFs, all happening by the end of this month. In fact, this speculation is gaining pace. In addition, there are growing developments concerning the regulatory trust that Ripple possesses. These developments include the forthcoming launch of the RLUSD Ripple stablecoin, the distinction between the RLUSD and USDT Tether, which further gives evidence that XRP will invariably cannibalize Tether. There is a possibility that this cannibalization will occur sooner than we anticipate, given that Tether is currently facing additional criticism. This time, the cryptocurrency lender Celsius has just filed a lawsuit against Tether in an effort to collect fraudulent payments totaling over 39,000 BTC, which are worth billions of dollars. Notable and significant news pay close attention to what is being said. Bankrupt crypto lender Celsius is suing Tether in the hopes of getting back tens of thousands of Bitcoin right now. At the current price, it is worth billions of dollars. The company Celsius has announced that it has initiated legal action in order to prevent and recover fraudulent and preferential transfers of 39,542 Bitcoin to Tether. It is claimed by Celsius that Tether attempted to strengthen its position during a period in which debtors were reportedly falling closer and closer to filing for bankruptcy, and the price of Bitcoin was violently falling. According to Celsius, as a consequence of this, Tether has protected itself from the effects of the insolvency of the cryptocurrency lenders by making a number of additional requests for collateral. Now, as part of this action, Celsius is requesting that the court order the return of tens of thousands of Bitcoin, claiming that it was moved in a preferential manner, and that they be awarded damages of at least $100 million for alleged violations of the contract committed by Tether. Tether addressed the lawsuit in a blog post that was published this morning. In the post, the company stated that it will defend itself against a, quote, shakedown by Celsius. On the other hand, Tether contends that the action is an attempt to unlawfully put the expenses of Celsius's failure and mismanagement on Tether. This is the fundamental issue that exists with USDT Tether, as you can see. The most prominent stablecoin issuer is just not providing sufficient openness, and this is true regardless of the outcome of the case that is currently being handled. It is for this reason that the demise of Tether has been predetermined and cannot be turned back. The cryptocurrency exchange Bitfinex has also reported that it has been discovered that Tether has manufactured approximately 2 billion tethers out of thin air for the Celsius Ponzi scheme. Ripple is currently in the last phases right before making the complete release of the RLUSD, and they have began testing it as a private beta test on the XRP Ledger mainnet and Ethereum mainnet. This is a black swan waiting to happen, but Ripple and XRP may just come to the rescue and save the day. Ripple has declared, and I quote, that this phase is essential for ensuring that the stablecoin satisfies the greatest criteria of security, efficiency, and dependability before it is made broadly available and after it has received permission from the regulatory body. That latter line is the most essential of them all, and it is the most important component that will determine whether or not XRP will cannibalize Tether market share. The distinction between the two is exactly the same as the distinction between life and death. Tether CEO has declared live in an interview that we do not care about the usage of Tether USDT in Europe and the United States because we do not believe that Europe and the United States are good markets for us. Ripple, on the other hand, is attempting to obtain regulatory permission. Now, this presents a problem for Tether because there has been a lot of discussion among the elites, as well as documents among the elites, which state that if MiCA's regulations are successful in being launched, they will become the regulatory framework for stablecoins all over the world. This would render Tether obsolete because it does not comply with the regulations. And as we can see here, MiCA regulations already reach nearly a fifth of the global economy, which is a significant portion already. This is a large portion already, and as regulations continue to develop and continue to be implemented into the monetary system, this is likely to increase additional, further diminishing the value and usage of Tether and increasing the likes of Circle, as well as the RLUSD Ripple and XRP. This is a black swan that is just waiting to happen, and having this kind of knowledge will enable you to make judgments that are more rational when it comes to investing. After all, knowledge is power, and I believe that the next 18 months will be the moment in your life that will change everything. Because of this, I created a community Discord server that is free to join last week. Within this community, we are all working together to increase our knowledge in order to find the true money makers, the true crypto gems, so that we can be a part of the largest wealth transfer in the history of the world. The fact that we have almost 200 members in a little over a week is absolutely insane. All of us are developing at such a rapid pace, and we are already gaining a great deal of knowledge, so by all means, come and become a part of the family. The link to join will be provided in the description that follows. This post, which was published by CoinDesk, is intended to address the discussion that has been surrounding the $1 XRP right here and ETs that is scheduled to take place by the end of this month. Over $2 million have been locked in by traders in the $1.10 call option for XRP that is traded on the Xrp platform. When compared to all of the maturities that are now available, some market analysts believe that. This may be attributable to rumors of an XRP exchange-traded fund ETF. According to Griffin Ardern, who is the head of option trading and research at Bulfin, this is the case. He is of the opinion that institutions in the United States will most likely submit an application for an XRP exchange-traded fund ETF, which is a significant reason that is driving a strong increase in pricing. Naturally, it would be the case. Since we have already seen what exchange-traded funds ETFs have done for Bitcoin, we can only conjecture about what they will do for XRP now that the dispute has been resolved. According to Ripple's chief legal officer Stuart Alderoty, the fine is expected to be paid before the end of this month. This would provide XRP with a competitive advantage over Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency industry crypto market on account of the fact that it is the only digital asset in the history of the world to have legal regulatory certainty in the United States. Ripple and XRP are already quite popular among financial institutions, and after this litigation is resolved, they will be even more popular. Institutions will rush to list XRP ETFs like bees would fly to honey. In other words, take a look at this right here. Additional proof that exchange-traded funds ETFs based on XRP are unavoidable, and despite the fact that I believe XRP will transform Tether, the trust that it enjoys and the faith that it receives from regulators are just a question of time. Circle and Ripple, Jeremy Allier and Brad Garlinghouse have successfully reached the point where central banks are interested in speaking with them in order to receive guidance on the actions that should be taken in this monetary change. The news is enormous. With that being said, here is the truth of the matter. Cryptocurrency is not going anywhere, and it was confirmed here in this interview with Lisa Cameron, the Member of Parliament and Chair of the Crypto and Digital Asset All-Part Parliamentary Group in the United Kingdom. We are now in the midst of a new industrial revolution, and there will always be rumors and speculation about the future of cryptocurrency and where it is going to go from here. Cryptocurrency is there to stay. There will be no departure. Pay close attention. Despite the fact that there were very few questions, we investigated what was going on in the United Kingdom and discovered that millions of people were involved in the industry. As a result, we were aware that there was no turning back and that this industry continues to exist as a matter of fact. What we need to accomplish is the management of the dangers that consumers face, the establishment of regulations, and the utilization of the potential. Because we believe that we are truly in the midst of a digital generation when we took a very deep look at this business in conjunction with the technological breakthroughs that blockchain has brought about. Additionally, this is comparable to a new industrial revolution, but it will involve more than just the business sector. Culture and art, sports, and other activities are going to be included. Not only that, but this interview also demonstrates that institutions are arriving at a faster rate than they ever have before. We are now on the verge of approaching the second wave, and it will be more bullish than you could possibly imagine. I actually don't know what else I could show you because they are literally telling you what is going to happen, but many people will either laugh at them or, even worse, just ignore what they are saying. That XRP will cannibalize USDT Tether is something that those same individuals will ignore and discredit in the future. They will also ignore and criticize the boom in adoption and price that will come to XRP in the future. The proof is present, and I have demonstrated it. It is my view that the XRP deity candle is closer than you think it is, so fasten your seatbelts, conduct your own